Good Wednesday evening, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Fernando Mania. Here I'm running through the 2017 Baseball America season with team number 1 from the set, which I have dubbed the New England Minutemen, and I have decided instead of playing out every game, I'm just going to be following rookie sensation pitcher Fernando De La Rosa. So this will be his 5th start of the season. He's had a really good start so far. He's 4-0. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in and been watching, supporting this project. It's been a lot of fun, and looking forward to seeing how both Fernando does through the season and how the Minutemen do. So far it's been pretty good, 15-6 on the year. Let's take a look at what's happened since our last time we checked in with the Minutemen. So last time they won a close nail-biter, 2-1 against Cape Cod. Then they went into New York to take on the Skyliners, where they split the series, losing the first one 7-4, and then blowing them out in the closer 9-1. Then they had a quick 2-game series against the Kitty Hawk Flyers down in North Carolina. And the first game of the season, or the first game of that series, was an exciting one. It was 1-0. Both starters went the distance, and the only run was scored by a rookie. It was somebody that I just called up. It was our first call-up of the season, Justin Norris. He was only called up because our normal right fielder, Kareem Garcia, or I forgot his name, Kareem McCarthy, there we go. He got injured, and so I went to, there is a bunch of cards that come that aren't assigned to any team, so I decided that that would be my minor league team. And so called him up, and he paid off dividends right away. So and he's actually worked himself. He stayed in the starting lineup. The next game he was in, where we lost to Kitty Hawk 4-3, and he will also be in the lineup tonight as we take on Cape Cod. All right, so we'll go to the field for the action, and we'll get things underway here. So again, thank you everyone who's tuning in. This is start number 5 for Fernando De La Rosa, and we're at home, so we're here at the comfy confines of Biddy Beer Ballpark. We'll do the pre-game rolls, and one of the other things that has happened in the 4 games since we were last together is that the team has gained full harmony. So they got a harmony till further notice roll. So that means that we don't need to check for their chemistry, so they'll just automatically have harmony. The other harmony still going on is that Julio Jose, one of our relief pitchers, is a full star till further notice. All right, so let's see what happens here. Oh, and we're going to go to the injury chart, unfortunately. Let's see, and it's going to be our DH. And let's see, that's not good because that is actually our backup catcher, Santos Uraneta. So let's see what happens. Hopefully it's nothing serious, and it's not. It's just a 1 game. All right. So I guess that means that we'll. That also stinks because Santos was our designated hot batter, so we'll lose that. So we'll bring in Doug Rosello. And he'll come back in to play at first, and then Rocky Oberbeck will be our designated hitter. All right, so we got to change the lineup real quick. I'll go here to change our lineup. So Oberbeck will now be our DH. Uraneta is out, and Doug Rosello will be back in at first. And we'll have him batting 5th, or 4th, sorry. All right. That should do it for the pregame activities. Everything looks good. All right, so here we go. We'll get underway. This is our one of our big division rivals. Actually, this team was set to, or they're predicted to have the best record over the course of the season. They're predicted to win, I think, 104 games. So any game that we can take from them here early will help us out as we get later in the season. Again, thank you everyone who's tuning in. If this is your first time, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll try to get to it as the game goes on, or maybe one of the other viewers will also chime in. But all right, it is time for New England baseball here on the WAFR network. Fernando De La Rosa finishes his warm-up tosses, and we are underway here at Bitty Beer Ballpark. Let's see, the left fielder, Kyle Drees, will lead things off. And he's going to lead things off by getting hit by a pitch. All right, so a curveball from De La Rosa gets a little bit too much inside, and they'll have their leadoff runner aboard. The third baseman, Demetrius Faro, now comes up. Runner on, nobody out. Uh-oh. And he is also going to be hit by a pitch. Well, it's not the start that De La Rosa was hoping for. So now that'll bring up longtime Minuteman catcher Dorian Cooper, who he became a free agent and signed with the Lobsters. So he'll come up here. He can do some damage in the first inning with 2 on and nobody out. Okay, we're going to go to the plate drama chart, fittingly. And it's a 2-6. The catcher iron, no, he's not. So he'll glove it for a strike, and we're going to go to the umpire chart. Let's see, we got a runner on first and second. 2-6. Is there a respected umpire at home? No, there's a strict umpire. So the batter's going to single, and Drees is going to be called safe at home on a close play. The other runner will hold at second. So Cooper's going to get an RBI single. And the Lobsters are on top, 1-0. And still nobody out. All right, so runners at first and second. 1 run already in. Let's see, the first baseman, Anibal Rodriguez, will step up. And he is going to fly out to center field. All right, so there we go. Fernando settles down a little bit, hopefully, after getting that first out. Okay, so now 1 down, 2 on for the center fielder, Josh Bell. Oh, and that is going to bring us to the stadium chart, or the ballpark chart. Let's see, he is a right-handed batter, so it's going to play semi-small to right-handers. 3-6 is the roll. Is it a big ballpark? No. So it's going to be a running grab of a fly ball out. So St. Clair will track that down. Or, sorry, the left fielder, Norris, will track that down. Runners will hold up. All right, so now 2 down. Still 2 runners on, trying to get out of the inning, just giving up 1 run. Reggie Horner, the veteran second baseman, steps up. 1, 2, 4, control. Oh, he has semi-control. This time he doesn't. The batter eager, no. So he's going to draw a walk. And now the bases are full of Lobsters. So nowhere to put Dennis Kierning. He's the DH. So he doesn't hit for much average, but he does have some pop. And I think that we are going to go to the, I'm going to use my first card, the Manager Influence card. So that will take us to the chemistry chart. We'll take advantage of our team's good mood. So that'll be our first of 6 cards that we've used so far. 1-4 is the batting team dissonant. No, they're neutral. Oh, so that backfired. So he is going to single, and that's going to drive in 2 runs. His runners are going at the crack of the bat with 2 down. Horner will hold up at second. And it is now 3-0. Still trying to get out of the first. Moreland will step up, the right fielder. Let's see, and he is going to ground out to short to finally end the inning. Boy, I guess maybe I should have just trusted my pitcher and let him roll on the regular chart, but there we go. So we'll head to the bottom of the first. Cape Cod jumps out on top 3-0, but could have been a lot worse. Let's see. So the Lobsters are going to have their ace on the mound, Jonathan Petrie. And he will face second baseman Manny Infante, the center fielder Ramon Cruz, and our right fielder tonight, Mike St. Clair, will be our 1-2-3 batters. So let's see if we can get something going and come back from that. 5-5-6 ace, yes he is. So Infante will lead off by lining out to third. All right, one down, nobody on for Ramon Cruz, he's been one of our MVPs with his bat so far. 2-2-4, pitching at home, no. He is a slugger though, so he's going to get a double. He'll let a double against the wall in left field. All right, so we got one runner in scoring position for Mike St. Clair. Righty on the lefty matchup here. And 5-6-6, is he wild? No. Good eye, no. So that is going to be a strikeout. And we will go to the right now chart. So it's going to be a semi-hot pitcher right now against a neutral batter. I think I'll use my next card. I'll use the one-on-one pep talk so that a neutral player will become hot for this at bat. All right. So let's see if Doug Rossello, who was supposed to have the night off but came in, let's see if he can hold batter. No. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. Let's see. Everyone is neutral in the Cape Cod outfield. 2-5 is the center fielder iron. No. So Josh Bell tracks down a looping fly ball in the gap. And that will do it for the bottom of the first. We'll head to the second, and it's Cape Cod 3, New England 0. Fernando De La Rosa looking to bounce back from a really bad first inning. 2 hits, 2 hit batters, a walk, and 3 runs in. He'll face the 9, 1, and 2 batters here. 4-4-6 star. He is this at bat, so Niedermeyer will lead off the inning by grounding out. All right. Get that first runner or first batter out. Now we'll go back to the top of the order. Kyle Drees, who led off the game by getting plunked. And he is going to pop out to second. And we will go to the experience chart. So this will be a prospect pitcher against a semi-prospect batter. We'll save our manager cards, seeing as the bases are empty. 2-3 prospect pitcher. Yes, he is. Momentary lapse, and so Faro will get a single. All right, so 2-out single for Faro. That'll bring up Cooper, who singled his first at bats. 5-5-6. Oh no. Let's see. That is going to be a double, and that will score Faro. Oh boy. All right. So it is now 4-0. Oh boy. Fernando Mania having a rough time so far. All right. That'll bring up Anibal Rodriguez, the first baseman. He flew out his first at bat. 1-2-6. He is still fresh, so he will line out to second to end the inning, but not before Dorian Cooper gets a 2-out RBI double, and they are now on top 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. All right, let's see. We'll have our DH, Rocky Oberbeck, leading things off. 2-5-5 is the pitcher star. He is not, and Oberbeck is a home run king, so there we go. That'll get 1 run back in a hurry as he just hits an absolute no-doubter into the right field stands with his 7th home run of the season. And that will close the gap to 4-1. All right, so now rookie call-up, Justin Norris, who is playing in left field tonight. And let's see, he's a switch hitter, so he'll bat lefty against Jonathan Petrie. 1, 3, 4. Do they have a gold catcher? I don't believe so. No, he's neutral. The batter is not a champion, so we'll go to the outfield drama chart. All right, 4, 5. Is the center fielder gold? No, he's neutral. So Norris will get a single. And we will go to the experience chart for the next at bat. So this will be an icon pitcher against an icon batter. Salmon Horn, a veteran catcher of the Baseball America League. 3, 3. Is it a prospect batter? No. He's going to connect and go to the fence. Let's see. He's a semi-scrapper. Is he a scrapper this at bat? Yes, he is. Oh, that's too bad. All right. Hey, but we get a 6. So that will be a triple. So the run will easily score as Salmon Horn gets a stand-up triple. And just like that, it is now 4-2. That cuts the lead in half. Here come the Minutemen, the bottom of the roster, or the bottom of the lineup here, having some success against Petrie. Third baseman Duncan Otto will now step up. Let's see, so we got nobody out and a runner at third. And we're going to go to the umpire chart. Don't use this one a lot. The umpire calls with a runner on third. 1, 2. Is there a strict umpire at second base? There is not. Let's see. Oh, so Otto is going to get a double. It's going to be a close call at second, but he will slide in under the tag, and Salmon Horn will easily score on that. And suddenly it is 4-3. Ooh, all right. So that is 1, 2, 4 straight batters have reached. So that means Petrie will be a struggler for this at bat, and until he retires a batter. 1, 5, 6. Is the batter a whiffer? Yes, he is. Well, and there we go. So Nakamura obliges by striking out for the first out of the inning, but still got the tying run at second base. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup. Our second baseman, Manny Infante. He is 0 for 1 so far today. Let's see if he can get a big hit here. 1, 3, 6. Oh, that is not going to do it. The pitcher is an ace. So that will be a strikeout. So now 2 down. Still a runner at second for Ramon Cruz, who doubled his first at bats. And it's all 6s, but unfortunately the pitcher is an ace. So that is going to be a opposite field fly out. And that tying run will stay at second base, but big bottom of the second makes it 4-3, so that eases the tension on the rookie pitcher, Fernando De La Rosa. We'll head to the top of the third. He'll face the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Just checking in on the chat room. Thanks for everyone who is tuning in. See some comments. Dave, glad that you're here. And yes, your favorite player, Uranetta, is just injured for the day, so he will be back in tomorrow's game. And Tony is here, just received his Baseball America set. So, all right. And yes, I agreed. Deciding the names is a lot of fun for these. I've had a lot of fun coming up with the cities and the nicknames for my team. So, and a big shout out to Play community member Bob Hansen, who has designed all of the logos that you're now seeing on the intro splash screens. He's been doing a great job on those, so thanks Bob so much for those. It really adds to the project. All right, so here we go. Josh Bell will lead things off. He is 0 for 1 so far. Let's see, Wild, no, he does not have a good eye, so he's going to lead things off by striking out. And we'll go to the right now chart. Horner will be neutral, and the pitcher will be semi-hot. 1, 3. Cold pitcher, no. So the batter's going to line out to center field. All right, so 2 down, nobody on for Dennis Kearney. He had a 2 RBI single his first at bat. 136. Let's see. Is he a whiffer or cold? No, he's not. So we're going to go to the infield drama chart. 2-5 is the roll. Is the second baseman iron? No. So just a routine grounder to end the inning. All right. So nothing doing for the Lobsters. In the top of the third, we'll head to the bottom of the inning. Just a one-run game now after that 3-run rally that the Minutemen put together last inning. And 3, 4, and 5 batters will be due up, heart of the order. And let's see if we can get this game tied up. 5, 5, 6. Oh, that's going to be another ace result. So Petrie settling in. So St. Clair will line out to third to start the inning. Oh, 1 down, and the base is empty for first baseman Doug Rosello. 0 for 1 on the day. And he is going to strike out. He'll go down swinging for the second out of the inning. And now Rocky Oberbeck, the DH for the evening. He homered. He had a big, no doubt about it, solo homer his last time up. Let's see how he does here. And that is a 155. And for a home run king, that is another absolute no-doubter. He's going to crush it to straightaway center field. His second home run of the night. And we've got a brand new ball game, 4-4. All right, how about that? Rocky Oberbeck with his 8th homer of the season here in just game number 22. Has powered his team coming back. They were down 4-0 at one point, but it is 4-all now. Rookie Justin Norris will come up to the plate now. He is 1 for 1. Oh, and it's another 155, but he is a slugger, not a home run king, so he is going to fly out to center field. Didn't quite have enough, and that will end the inning. But Rocky Oberbeck manages to tie the game on an absolute blast to straightaway center field, and it is tied up at 4 apiece as we head to the top of the 4th. Thank you everybody for tuning in. You're watching New England Minutemen Baseball here on the WAFR network. All right, so the Lobsters will send their 8, 9, and 1 batters to the plate. Esteban Moreland will lead things off. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Let's see, 255. No, the decider dot's not being good to me tonight. But Moreland will fly out. All right, that'll bring up the shortstop, Kevin Niederhauer. He is also 0 for 1 on the day. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. Is he patient? No, he's actually eager, so he's going to fly out to center field. And we'll go to the chemistry chart for the next at-bats. We'll go back to the top of the order. Left fielder Kyle Drees will be batting. He's 0 for 1. He got drilled by a pitch for the first at-bat of the game. Let's see, 4, 5. Does the batting team have harmony? No, they're neutral, so Drees will just ground out to short. 6-3 for those of you scoring at home, and that will end the top of the 4th. 1, 2, 3 goes Cape Cod, and we'll head to the bottom of the inning, still knotted up at 4. I just saw the comment by Dave, 3 cheers for George Herman Overbeck. Yeah, maybe. He's just a second-year player, so he's definitely worked his way into the starting lineup. He just has been hitting the ball too well, and most of the time out of the park. So, all right. So we will go. It'll be the bottom of the order batting for the Minutemen, the 7, 8, and 9. The catcher Solomon Horn tripled his first at bat, lead things off. Let's see. He is going to strike out looking though. So 1 down, nobody on. For third baseman Duncan Otto, he doubled his first at bat. Let's see, 3, 3, 4. That's another ace check. So Otto will get jammed, pop out to first base. So 2 quick outs. And that'll bring up Kerry Nakamura, who went down swinging his first at bat. Let's see. And he will look at the called third strike. And so 1, 2, 3 go the Minutemen. And we'll head to the top of the 5th. And is it all knotted up at 4 apiece? All right, Demetrius Faro, the third baseman, will lead things off for Cape Cod. He is 1 for 1, singled, and also been hit by a pitch. 5-5 is the roll star. Hey, the decider die likes us this time, so that will be a strikeout. Now Dorian Cooper, he's singled and doubled so far. Had a good day. 1, 2, 4. Is that a control check? Yeah. The dot says no. He is not eager, so he's going to draw a walk. So Cooper has yet to be retired tonight in 3 plate appearances. First baseman Anibal Rodriguez is up, 0 for 2 so far. Let's see, 1, 3, 4, gold catcher, no, he is not a champion. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. 1, 2 is a roll as a right fielder, iron. No, he's neutral. So it'll just be a ho-hum fly out to right field. The runner will hold at first. And now we've got 2 down. Still a runner at first for Josh Bell. He's looking for his first hit of the evening. And that is not going to do it. He will just ground out to third. Otto over to Rosello. And that will end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Still knotted up at 4 apiece. All right. Thank you for everyone who is tuning in late. I see Larry Harris in the chat room. Good evening. There was a lot of fireworks early in the game. The New England Minutemen were down early, 4-0, but they've stormed back thanks in large part to 2 big solo home runs by designated hitter Rocky Oberbeck. All right, and we will lead things off with the with the top of the lineup. Second baseman Infante, he is 0 for 2. And he will now be 0 for 3 as he flies out to center field. 1 down, base is empty for Cruz. He's doubled and flied out. And he will just ground out to third. All right, so 2 quick outs. And that'll bring up Mike St. Clair. He is also looking for his first hit of the evening. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. The pitcher does have control, so that'll be a comebacker to the mound. And he will snag it, toss it on to first. And so 1, 2, 3 goes New England in the 5th. And we'll head to the 6th inning. Still knotted up at 4 apiece. So what looked like that maybe both starters were going to get chased early as they both settled down. And we've got ourselves a ball game. All right. Let's see. 6, 7, and 8 batters for Cape Cod will come up this inning. Reggie Horner, a veteran second baseman, will lead things off. Struggler, no. He is patient. Let's see, unless, what do we got? 1, 2, 5. A questionable or a strict umpire, and Wally Werner is behind the plate. He is strict, so instead of ball 4, he is going to call strike 3. All right, so De La Rosa appreciates that. So 1 out, nobody on. Now for Dennis Kerning. Let's see, 1, 3, 4. Gold catcher, no. Champion, no. So we'll go the outfield drama chart. 3, 6 is the roll. Is the left fielder stoic? That's Norris. Oh, he's semi-stoic, and the dot says yes. So he's not going to get to that one. It'll fall in front of him for a single. And we will go to the chemistry chart for the next at bat. The New England has full harmony, so don't need to use a card. 2, 3, pitching team harmony. Yep, marginal pitch catches the corner for a strikeout. All right, so that's the second backwards K of the inning for De La Rosa. Now that'll bring up the catcher, Kevin Niederhauer. He is 0 for 2 on the day. 2, 3, 5, wild, no. Is he eager? Oh, the dot says no, so he's going to ground out to second. And that will end the 6th. All right, so De La Rosa, he has, again, managed to pitch through 6 innings. I believe that every one of his starts, he has gone at least 6. So depending what happens here, that'll probably be it for him. We do have a tie game, and he will be he'll be out of freshness for the next inning. So I'll get a couple of pitchers going in the pen. I'll get double barrel action going. Ross Nutter, left-hander, will get warmed up, and Randy Corcoran, a right-hander, will also get throwing. Cape Cod's going to stick with their ace pitcher, their starter, Jonathan Petrie. And he will face the 4, 5, and 6 batters. So a lot of big bats here. Let's see if we can maybe take the lead for the first time. Doug Rosella will lead things off. And he will fly out to center field for 1 out, for the first out. And now that brings up Rocky Oberbeck, who will get a big ovation from the crowd. He is 2 for 2 with 2 just absolutely no doubter home runs, 1 to straightaway center field. So let's see what he does here. And we get a 1-2-2. Workman, no. Champer whiff. Well, he is a whiffer, so this time he'll just have a little excuse me swing, nubber up the third baseline, and he'll dig it out for an infield single. So it'll look like a line drive in the box score. So he's now 3 for 3 on the day. Let's see. That'll bring up Justin Norris, the left fielder. He is singled and flown out. 115 is the roll. That's going to be a fresh check, and he is semi-fresh, and the dot says no. The batter is not a home run king or a sad sack, so he is going to double into left field. Let's see, actually, will the runner score from first if he's active? No, the lead dive 1, he doesn't. Okay. So he's going to hold up at third, but we'll have runners, 2 runners in scoring position, and I think that will do it for Petrie. So we got a left-handed batter coming up in Salomon Horn. So they're going to go to, they got Carlos Ramirez in the bullpen. He's one of their quality left-handed pitchers. So that will be all. They'll chase Petrie here in the 6th, so he'll go 5 1/3 innings. The score is tied right now, but he's responsible for both of those runners. Let's see, the Cape Cod, they'll play their infield in to try to cut down that run at home. So here you go, lefty on lefty. Let's see what happens. 2-2-5. Is he a star? He is not. The batter is not a slugger or sad sack, so he's gonna drop a single into center field, and that is gonna give them their first lead of the day. They'll get it back in a hurry though, so that'll hold Norris at third. All right, so now we got runners at the corners with 1 down. Duncan Otto steps up. Let's see, 2-3-6. Oh, well, there. Let's see. The pitcher does have double control, so it's going to be 2 fielders' choice. But will that score? Let's see. On a 2, if there's a runner at first and third. Oh, the runner's going to score on the first fielder's choice, though. Let's see. They're trying to turn the double play. Oh, where's the... Oh, in play. There we go. So fielder's choice. It'll go 1-4. So the runner will advance and score. Horn will be out. He'll be forced at second. And then Kerry Nakamura will ground out to short to complete the double control roll. All right, so Ramirez comes in and gives up 1 hit, but unfortunately 2 runs score, so both of his inherited runners scores. They'll both be charged to Petrie, who's now on the hook for the loss, and that will, let's see, I think that's going to do it for De La Rosa. I'd hate to... Yeah, I think he's done enough. So we'll bring in Randy Corcoran. We'll let him pitch a clean inning. He's been used mostly as a setup man, but we're facing the top of the lineup here. So, all right, so another good outing for De La Rosa. Well, after the first inning where he gave up 3 runs and it looked like he was going to get chased early, but then he was able to settle down. And now he's in line for his 5th win of the season. He'll go to the bullpen, though, and count on them to get those last 9 outs. So Randy Corcoran comes in, and he will face the top of the lineup. So Kyle Drees will lead things off. Let's see, 2, 3, 4 runners on base. No, he's not a hot batter, so he will pop out to third. And so there's 1 down, nobody on for Demetrius Faro. He's 1 for 2 with a single strikeout and also got hit by a pitch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. The pitcher is only semi-flash though, so he will not strike out Faro, but it'll get him to ground out to short. And now 2 down, nobody on for Dorian Cooper. He hasn't been retired yet. He's singled and doubled and walked. 2-2-6. The batter is not hit by pitch. He's not the cleanup batter, so he'll either fly out or strike out. Hey, and he's going to strike out. Okay. All right, so Corcoran comes in and does his job, has a clean 7th inning. And we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Now we're back up to the top of the order. Now in the lead. Let's see, we got a lefty, so we'll leave Carlos Ramirez in to face Manny Infante. 2, 3, 4. Is there a runner on base? No. Is he a hot batter? No, he's not, so he will pop out third. All right. And then let's see. Do they want to go to the pen for Cruz? Yeah, the dot says they do. All right, so that'll be all for Ramirez. And let's see, we'll bring on Steve Rashinsky. He's a right-handed reliever. So normally a star, semi-flash, and double control, but he'll gain the ace quality for coming in the middle of the inning and facing a right-handed batter. And let's see, 4-4-5. Workman, no. Patient, no. So he'll get Cruz to ground out to first. And so now there's 2 down, nobody on for Mike St. Clair. St. Clair has gone 0 for 3 tonight. And he is going to go 0 for 4 as he will ground out to first. And that'll end the inning. All right, so we will head to the 8th inning. Now still a 2-run game, 6-4 New England after they've rallied back. All right, let's see. So Anibal Rodriguez will lead things off. Do I want to have Corcoran go another inning? Yeah, I think I'll have him. I'll have him stay on, but I will get another left-hander up in the bullpen. Derek No will join Ross Nutter in the pen. All right, 2, 3, 6. Oh, darn, that's the double control, which he does not have. So that is going to be a leadoff walk. That is not how we wanted that to go. All right, but now we've got a righty-on-righty matchup. Josh Bell, he comes up. He's 0 for 3. 156. Is he a whiffer? He's not. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. 1-4 is the right fielder Gold. No, he is neutral. So that's going to be a base hit into right field. Runner will hold at second, and we're going to go to the experience chart. But I think that's going to be all for Corcoran. We'll bring in, well, I'll bring in Ross Ross Nutter. He's a left-hander. He's a star semi-flash and control, actually the same as Randy Corcoran, but he will gain the ace quality for this at bat because he's coming in the middle of the inning and facing a same-handed batter. So he'll face Reggie Horner, the second baseman. He's 0 for 2 with a walk on the day. All right, and that is going to be the pitcher's best friend. He'll get Horner to ground out, and it will be a 1-6-3 double play. The runner at second will make it over to third, but 2 big outs. Let's see, and now that will bring up Dennis Kerning. He is 2 for 3 on the day. Let's see if we can get him out. 156. Is he a whiffer? He is not. So we will again go to the outfield drama chart. And 5-6 is the left fielder iron. No, he's not. That's the rookie Justin Norris. So he'll track that down into the corner for a fly out. Ooh, all right. So it looked like it was, the game might slip away from us, but it did not. Ross Nutter comes on to save the day. All right, so we'll head to the bottom of the 8th. And still with a 2-run lead here. Cape Cod will leave the right-hander Rudzinski in to face Rossello. Let's see, 156. Well, that's going to be another outfield drama check. So the ball really flying here tonight. 4-4 is the center fielder iron. No, he's neutral. So he will track down a hard hit ball into the gap for a fly out. And we'll go to the chemistry chart, or we would, except they're going to bring in a left-hander to face Rocky Oberbeck, who has 2 home runs tonight. Let's see, they'll bring in Tino Rodriguez, who is an ace, double flash and semi-control. So he will actually be a double ace for this first at bat. Let's see, where'd he go? Tino Rodriguez. All right, so crowd on its feet. Let's see if we can have a 3 home run night from Oberbeck. Here's the pitch. No, that is not going to do it. He's actually going to go down swinging. Oh, his first out of the night. And we will go to the right now chart, and it's going to be a hot pitcher against a hot batter. Norris doubled his last at bat. So let's see if we can get a 2-out rally going, maybe. 1-5, cold batter, no. So he bounces on a pitch and will single through short. All right, so the inning's not over yet. Salmon Horn will step up. He's tripled, struck out, and singled. Oh, and we'll get our closer, Logan Mackel, sorry. He'll be warmed up and ready to go in the top of the 9th. All right, so here we go. Salmon Horn up to bat. 1-4-5. Oh, no, that will just be a ground out to first. First baseman will take it himself for the out. All right, so here we go. It is Mackel time for the Minutemen. So that'll be all for Ross Nutter. We'll bring in our closer, Logan Mackel. He has 6 saves on the season. No losses. All right, and he will be facing bottom of the order, the 8, 9, and 1, but it's not ordinary bottom of the order batters. They have some really good batters down here. Esteban Moreland is a semi-slugger, semi-whiffer, but he's a right-hander, so they'll, let's see, against the left-hander, yeah, they'll, let's see, they don't really have any great bats on their bench, but they do have a switch hitter. We'll see how things go. All right, so Moreland will lead things off. He's 0 for 3. Let's see, 1-4-4. I think that's going to be a flash check, and he is, so that's going to be a strikeout. All right, so 1 down, nobody on for Kevin Niederhauer. He is 0 for 3 on the day. 1-1-3 is the pitcher an ace. Oh, he's a semi-ace. The dot says no. The batter is not a slugger, though, so he will drop a single in. All right, well, so that will bring the tying run to the plate. And we'll go back to the top of the order. Kyle Dries, who has yet to get a hit, although he did get plunked all the way back in the top of the first inning. All right, so let's see what happens here. 2-5-5. The pitcher is not a star. The batter is not a home run king, so he's going to fly out to left field. All right, so 2 down, runner on. 2-run game. Crowd will be on its feet. Logan Mackel looks in, gets the sign from Horn, and he's ready to deal to Faro, who is 1 for 3. Here we go. Oh, and we're going to go to the umpire chart one more time. So with a runner on first, we get a 6-6. Is there a lenient umpire at third? There is not. Ooh, so he's gonna call it foul. It would have been a single. That maybe would have scored a run, but the crowd breathes a sigh of relief, so we'll set up and do it again. Mackel will lean in and get the sign. He's ready to deal again. Here we go. 1-1-6, that's going to be a fresh check. Yes, Farrell will strike out swinging, and that is going to be all she wrote here from Biddy Beer Ballpark as New England comes back from being down 4-0. To win the game 6-4. All right, let's go to your Biddy Beer post-game wrap-up. So Fernando De La Rosa will pick up the win despite giving up 4 runs. So that'll be his fifth win of the season. Jonathan Petrie gets tagged with the loss. Logan Mackel came in for the save and nailed it down. Pick up his 7th save on the season. And we'll give Ross Nutter credit for the hold. All right, excellent. Oh, here, let me go to there we go, the close-up on that. Let's see, your MVP of the game. Oh, it's got to go to Rocky Oberbeck, who slugged 2 just out of this world solo home runs. And then also Singleton scored, so he scored 3 runs on the day. So he goes 3 for 4, and he is your New England MVP of the game. And we'll give an honorable mention to Fernando De La Rosa, who picked up his 5th win of the season. Had a really, really rough first inning, but was able to bounce back and pitch through into the 6th. Save some arms in the bullpen. All right, so there we go. That's your final, is 6-4 from Biddy Beer Ballpark. So New England will go to 16-6 on the season. All right, that was pretty exciting. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Let me just catch up on any comments or questions that I missed. Let's see. Let's see. Is there a warm-up? Yes, there is a warm-up rule that you need to have a pitcher declared to be warming up at least for 1 batter before you bring him in. That rule, it used to be that if you didn't, then they wouldn't gain the ace quality when they come in, and I'm not sure if that's going to change for in the version 5.0, but that's what it was before. So all right, and then somebody was asking about the mat. Yes, so this mat, the design of it was by Play Community member Ed Farias. Sometimes Ed is on here, but I don't see him in the chat room tonight. And then you just go to a website called inkedgaming.com, and that has a bunch of different mat designs or sizes that you can choose from. I believe this was called the oversized mat, and I want to say that it was $29.99 to get. And pretty easy to do. For the next video, I'll put up links to both the file and to Inked Gaming so people can see it, because I've gotten a lot of good comments on this, and I really love having the mat laid out like this. I didn't think I would. I was always a stacked batters player, but I really like having the mat down like this. So big props to Ed Farias, who designed the mat for History Maker Baseball. Let's see, and then the program that I'm using, yes, it's called iScore, and I am using it to track all the season stats. I can show you guys real quick how that looks. Go back to here, you go to your team manager and pull up your team, and that will show you your record, and then you can also pull up your team stats. By default, it sorts everybody by their average, but all you do is just click on a header and it will sort it by that. Oh, I was wrong, Rocky Obripka. That was actually his 9th homer of the season. I thought it was his 8th. So there we go. So he's batting .329 through what, 22 games now, and has 9 home runs, 11 ribbies. Wow. All right, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. He has struck out 18 times and has only walked 5. But hey, you can't argue with those with those numbers. Oh, but yeah, so he's definitely the team leader in homers. The next closest is Ramon Cruz with 7, and then Jackson Newsom with 6. So, all right, pretty cool. The leader in average right now will be that rookie that was just called up. But so in 3 games, he has gotten 6 hits, batted .545, only struck out once. So he's been a great call up for us. Who knows? Maybe he'll stay on the roster when Kareem McCarthy gets healed up. Maybe somebody else will get sent back down. We'll see how that goes. I think Kareem has a couple more days left on the injured reserve list, but and we can check out our pitching stats as well. So again, same thing. You just click on the header, and it will show you the leaders. And so now Fernando De La Rosa leads the team in victories because Cooper Grant lost his last start. So he's 4-1, but Fernando De La Rosa, there you go. He's 5-0 with a 3.34 ERA. That got inflated quite a bit on this start. He's struck out, he struck out 28 and walked 14. So that's a pretty good ratio. So two Ks to every walk so far. Given up 4 homers. All right, there you go. Yeah, so I really love the iScore program. It's been really great, especially when you're doing something like a season project. And what's also nice is that if you want to, you can export the stats to Excel. You can email them to yourself, and then if you want to manipulate them further, you can do that in Excel. So, all right, guys. Well, unless there's any more questions. Oh, somebody was asking about the Kenosha meetup that's happening. It's been organized by Travis Jansen and Bob Hansen. And I wish that I could go. Unfortunately, it just wasn't in the cards for me. But I hope that everyone that does go has a fantastic time, gets to play a lot of games. For anybody that hasn't met Keith Avalone, the play designer, he will be there. So should be a lot of fun for everybody. Can't wait to read some of the accounts about that. For the channel here, I'll play the next 4 games offline and then come back with the next start for Fernando Mania. And right now, unless something happens, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be our first, it'll be the 3rd game of a road trip, and it'll be against a team that we haven't seen yet, the Littleton Hops, out in Littleton, Colorado. So that should be an interesting game, interdivision. They're in the Western Division of Baseball America League, and that will be our first time seeing that team, both on camera and off. That'll be the first time that they're on our schedule. So, All right, guys. Not sure when that will be. Probably a couple days, maybe Friday night. I'll try to get that up Friday night or Saturday night. But until then, I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. And until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good evening, everybody.